playthrough. Yay!
Buenas noches.
Can you see it on YouTube, Cole?
Yeah, let's see. Come in, hang on, make sure it's up. Okay, make sure the audio's good. Okay, there's me whistling. Yep, we're good.
Did you read the tagline?
About to. That's good.
Alright, let's go fight Syx.
Go for it.
Only you could have made it this far in one piece, Roxas.
That's really getting old.
It sucks that he goes out the way he does.
Yeah. We should load up more.
Different name, same fate.
Well, you should be. You'll be fine. You're more than ready to take on the final boss.
Hope my internet doesn't do what it did last time.
Same here, hoping the same, Joel.
Moon, shine down.
See, I told you this guy's hard.
Is he?
I think he's hard.
Don't immediately jump out at him when he's like this, Joel. You want to take it. You want to get the blue stuff off. Grab his. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Now.
Get close to him, and then once he's out of his berserk form, then take him out, and then just hit him. Don't immediately charge at him, because then you will be making the battle very difficult.
See, even the manga version, he looks like a werewolf.
That's kind of what he's supposed to be. You're kind of taking off. Remember, werewolves are associated with the moon.
Oh boy. You know, one. No, I think it was you who had trouble with it. Maybe there's nobody. No, I think it was you. Maybe it was me. I don't remember.
No, it was you, Joel. I did not have trouble with him.
I could not, for the love of me, get to the berserks to work, and it was driving me nuts.
What's up, Bagriff? Just keep it going, Joel. You'll take him out.
Uh oh, shoot.
You will take him out. Sorry, people, this is early part of the live stream. You're actually doing really well, Joel.
Okay, got him. He did.
Yeah, I told you he wasn't that hard.
Oh, okay, good. My hands are a little sweaty. You know any good David Bowie songs?
Do I?
Yeah.
No, I have not. I have. David Bowie's like the one person I have not listened to.
I only know one, it's Starman.
Why?
By the way, Joel, my Twitter is back up, so
Hooray!
send me and he can shoot me.
My heart.
Good, good. 'Cause I got a lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff I gotta retweet.
You can retweet it. I don't know if I'm gonna get at my Twitter. I think it's still initializing, trying to get everything back together.
Let's see if you're on. Nope, I don't see you there yet.
Why has everybody been calling me
It's probably
Because, Sora.
it's probably trying to get everything back, going back. Hang on, let me try tweeting something.
Also, nope, now he's trying to figure out who Roxas is.
Turned into a heart. Oh.
This is where Sora starts getting hit with a stupid stick.
It was when you came to rescue me. Remember?
Zemnis was the one who found
Gee,
Roxas.
Riku, we told some information, why
He
don't
could
you?
use the Keyblade because he was your nobody. That's why Zemnis brought him into the organization.
I find it weird that Sora's like, oh yeah, that's right, I did turn into a Heartless.
After that, I fought him because I thought it would help you wake
So
up.
if I were Sora, I'd want to forget that too,
But the next time we met,
to be
I made
honest.
sure I was the stronger one.
Oh yeah, this is where. Because I don't know why most heroes have to be idiots.
Well, you can't apply real life logic to fiction. That's all I always say.
Yeah, not completely. Yeah, in some situations you can't always apply that. Unfortunately.
That's why
We
it's
are in
called
a
fiction.
fictionalized.
That's what it's
We are in
called.
a fictionalized place. Though Joel and I have, from time to time, say it's more about an internal logic than actual realism.
I hate realism. Realism does no place in fiction.
I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
I love how Riku says this.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about?
I would have liked to have seen the first fight.
Nobody else.
We may have in Dream Drop in Days, but I don't remember it. So.
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right. You left me with no other choice.
Unfortunately, the heroes being idiots thing is not something manga has helped shy away up from.
The dark power that I've been holding back. Even if it changes me forever.
How come Riku never summons the Guardian? That could be helpful. You summon some. Let's have some of that submit on the nobodies.
Well, Joel, when you think about it, Riku doesn't fight a lot in this game.
Would have loved to have Ants and Riku in the party. That would be cool.
Yeah, same here.
Let's get some submit on our side for once.
Diz, he could feel Sora. Oh, he told you how he felt today. Ridiculous. And nobody cannot feel anything.
I will see one of the boring parts is the cutscenes are so dang long here. I feel like they were better paced in one.
Well, bear in mind, Joel, some of these are added.
That is true.
I think this one would have better served a purpose elsewhere.
Well, they cram all so much of this information in one place.
Yeah.
It's like
Giger says still don't know that's possible, yeah.
Dream Drop Distance does it bad too. Like, it's just one world, just one big exposition dump.
Which one?
Dream Drop Distance. It's this world
Yeah.
too, that's the exposition dump.
Yep.
The only thing that makes it tolerable is the fact it's Leonard Nimoy. And I gotta love Leonard Nimoy. And I would listen to Leonard Nimoy all day.
Alright.
Be all hammy. Clue would have made a good member of Organization 13.
Yeah. I think parts of these cutscenes is, like I said, I think it's just where it's placed. I feel like if that cutscene was placed elsewhere, I feel like it would have served a lot better.
Alright, let's save.
So I like the cutscene coming up.
Yeah, that's true. Or maybe I'm just tired because I had to watch the movie. I get tired, you know. Okay, let's see. proof of
Well,
existence.
hey, you're the one who said you wanted to finish this.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this, dang it.
So I don't want to hear it.
Oh wait, we're gonna finagle the ending, by the way, people.
Yeah, bear in mind, people, because of the whole opening fiasco, we're gonna have to finagle it. There's no way around it, unfortunately.
So what we're gonna do is once I beat Zemnis, we pause, I'm gonna stop the video, and I'm gonna start a new live stream.
I spent years
Yeah.
studying the workings of the heart. Yet it seems I still have
Eager says, I still don't know how Ansem lived through that explosion.
Magic.
process of encoding parts is in
Well, if you consider going to the realm of dark, well, I don't even, well,
where data created
see, I
from
can kind of use the internal logic here. It's not fully explained, so do not try applying it. But remember, Ansem says it is going to self-destruct, and anything can happen. As Ansem says, hearts are unpredictable. So he basically digitalized Kingdom Hearts. It exploded. Riku got his form back, and he was sent to the realm of darkness.
crossed paths.
That makes sense.
So basically, Ansem created an enigma.
It's always the same. I try to wrap my mind around things my heart already knows.
And he had,
Only to fail.
by all means, he should have ended up in the underworld.
Sora back. I had so many plans.
Dude, when you died, you go to the underworld, the realm of darkness. That doesn't make any sense either. Even
See, that's
Maleficent,
the
even
thing,
the
how the
Organization
underworld-
like in Canon Memories, they said Organization 13 says that Maleficent went to the realm of darkness. She didn't go to the underworld.
Yeah.
If anything, I feel like Hades is more redundant. Like, what is?
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, if we're trying to apply Hades here, Hades would be one of the strongest beings in this series.
He's working
Same with Jafar.
And he's well, Jafar I can understand because he's kind of his ego gets the better of him.
Yeah, Jafar is restrained, but he could be a lot more damaging.
He's restrained, but his own ego gets the better of him, and it sort of always just blows up in his face.
My heart is telling me what I must do.
I like how Ansem says, and Roxas, I doubt you can hear me, but I am sorry.
No! Riku! His heart's decided. We can't change that.
It's a good callback to how Ansem was reacting when he was basically, not even basically, when he was using Roxas. Oh, here's the good part.
Ansem the wise.
Now you always say, Cole, that you prefer Master Xehanort, the addition of Master Xehanort, compared to just the Xehanort the Apprentice.
Yes.
Students do take after their
Why? Were you gonna ask another question? Follow up?
No, I'm just. This was I know you mentioned this scene when we talked about it.
None of this would have
Yeah.
happened without you.
I love how he says students do take after their teachers. Only a fool would be your apprentice.
I do still think though the Xehanort the Apprentice just is more streamlined.
Streamlined, yes. More interesting, I think Master Xehanort is.
My disregard brought chaos.
If I'd like to talk between Zemnis and Ansem, yes, so do I. I love this.
What were you seeking? You erased me from the world, only to take my name. And
This is where you really see Ansem's regret really come to the forefront.
Is this the answer
You know,
were
I just realized all the organization members' eyes are yellow. Ansem's are Xehanort's are always orange.
What do you mean?
Well, you know how if you're Norded, you have yellow eyes.
No, they're orange. I think part of that is unfortunately is the lighting. Zigbar's is the only one I can kind of see. But if you look into the 3 trailers, you can definitely see this. Vigor says, "Thought why isn't anyone taking advantage of this?" What do you, Vigor? What do you mean?
Maybe just
Why
don't jump
Ansem
him?
and Zemnis-
Maybe just.
I think Zemnis is trying to.
They are not foolish apprentices.
Actually, now that I think about it, Joel, for all intents and purposes, Zemnis may just be thinking that Ansem is going to his doom and thinking it's not going to do shit to Kingdom Hearts.
We both know.
Oh, see, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
attacking Zemnis.
Profess to know.
Well, with Ansem there too, that wouldn't be their best idea.
We're both ignorant.
He's kind of debris that's in the way,
Afraid.
and getting caught in that crossfire would not be their smartest idea.
Hate. Any world of yours.
I love that we're both ignorant, as oblivious as we began.
That is why you
I'm afraid that any world you try to create,
destined to fall.
any world of yours would be an empire of ignorance. That is amazing.
This is like Tron Legacy.
Yep.
King Mickey, my
That is why
friend,
you and your creation are destined to fall.
give me Farewell.
Peter says I still would have done it. I also love how Riku just kind of holds them back. I think this whole scene is almost like a kind of like a cowboy standoff, like where if anyone's kind of afraid to move.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah. And for all we know, Zenmus may just be thinking that what Anthem's doing is hopeless. I mean, he does say only a fool would be your apprentice. This is a cool scene. See that nobody's going for the hearts. Again, I wish this was more spread out for the rest of the game. You know what's funny, Joel?
What?
The nobody stuff, it isn't that the nobody stuff doesn't work, it's just that it's not present.
Leech Final makes it more present, thankfully.
Yes. If stuff like this was spread out through the rest of this game, it would be a lot better than it ends up being.
Mm-hmm.
Riku!
The people that have used the sound clips from this scene.
What do you mean?
Riku!
Listen to Riku when he gets up.
Wow!
Riku!
You get me?
Oh, yeah.
Ansem did say anything could happen.
However, Riku's like, the fuck happened?
Riku!
Well, he really can't see, so he really doesn't know what the hell's happened. Oh, we're getting ready to hear Riku's theme.
What was that?
I do like Riku's theme song. I quite love the song.
His eyes couldn't lie.
Lie? And just who were you trying to fool? Huh? Huh?
Myself.
Riku, come on, man. Why did you try to do so
It took me
much on
quite
your
a
own?
while to understand why Riku covered his eyes.
You've got friends, like us.
But the more I think about it, the more sense it makes.
And the one... Yep. Ah, these tropes. Smile for the camera, people.
I love all of them smiling at him.
Yeah.
Have you forgotten?
Especially Kyrie and
I'll tell
Mickey.
you why. Because I'm not a total sap like you.
Say that again.
I love how Riku responds here.
Jesus, just continue to prove my point. Sora and Riku, it's the true OTP.
He says, "Because I'm not a total sap." I love that.
What
That's
should we do?
that's also straight up
He
KH1
must
Riku right there.
this. He's the organization's last survivor.
Right.
I also quite like Riku's look.
Mm-hmm. And this is where the fangirls scream. And boys. We're just...
We needed that Zuko moment. Come on.
I want to go on an inspirational trip with Riku too. See if I got any abilities. No, still nothing. Oh wait, let's make sure let's see, Riku's got everything. Good. Check.
Yeah, make sure you equip. Yeah, you're probably gonna want to equip him.
Yeah, let's see if we can get. Let's give some Riku some protection.
You may want well, no, don't turn auto limit off for Riku. You'll probably need it for the final fight.
Making sure you got some.
His final limit. I actually really like internal session.
Right, let's go.
Also, bear in mind, Riku's a great party member because he has an ability where he can use his MP to heal you.
I don't know why I'm fighting. Just go right now.
Yeah.
Let me just clean house.
Oh, the idea when you're in critical and you have half the HP that you have here.
Well, that's right. You don't have a lot of HP in critical, don't you?
No, you're restrained quite a bit in terms of HP.
And probably strengths too. I don't know
Well, you can make more strength.
Alright, let's just go.
Power boost and defense boost, Joel.
Never mind, forget it. We're getting close to the final boss. We don't need to do this busy work.
Yeah, just go for it, Joel. Just go for it.
Okay. Although I'm close to getting leveling up, so that's always fun.
Yeah. I like Riku's battle cries in this game.
It's just cool to have Riku in the party.
Yeah. You have no idea how hyped I was when I realized Riku was going to be in the party. I'm like, yay!
Yay!
Still with me, Joel?
Yeah, I'm still here. Why?
Okay. It's just part of your audio cut off a little bit. I'm like, oh, did we lose him? I'm like, nope, we're good. Oh yeah, you have glide now, Joel.
Yeah, I didn't equip it.
You should before you enter the battle.
But I don't have enough AP.
So it takes some stuff off. You don't need everything. Believe me, you will want glide when you fight Zemnis. It'll help.
Alright, what should I get rid of then?
Well, put on. Hang on. Let's look. Look at your defense abilities.
I don't need experience boost anymore, do you think?
No, you're going to the final boss. You don't need it.
Alright, we're gonna put glide in.
Yeah.
Hello. Sorry, my mom's in here. Hi. Oh, shower. Take a shower. Okay, what else do you think I should... Defender a good one?
Yes.
Alright.
Actually, MP Rage. Get MP Rage.
Oh, I don't want to... Please forget. Alright. How do I use gliding, Glenn?
Oh, you almost did. Oh, yeah, I think jump in circle.
Press square in midair to ride.
It's square, sorry. Yeah.
Whee! Okay, it's gonna be helpful a little bit.
Oh yeah, glide really helps.
Kyrie, you have a keyblade. Use it, dang it.
That's the funny thing. After this game, we almost seem like she doesn't have it.
There's gonna be no end to this.
Oh, I wish we had seen Maleficent and Pete fight these things.
My story is Bill and Toffee, but yeah.
I would have loved to have seen that.
But there's no way we could take them all.
I will be sending them after Zemnis. Or perhaps you would rather fight them yourself.
Also, the one time Pete and Mickey see each other in this game.
I'd rather run.
Do you think they're gonna redeem Pete at the end?
I hope not.
Well, if it ain't the boat boy King.
Oh, Pete says, frankly, my dear, I'd rather run.
What, like abandoned ship? I don't think so.
Sora,
I love the boat boy King.
do not forget, when I've destroyed them all, this castle shall be mine.
I love how we're going back to the Steamboat Willie days. Oh, and the sad part is Maleficent never gets this castle.
As far as we know.
Well, we know she doesn't get it because she tries going after the stuff in Recoded, and the castle is still around because it's in Dream Drop distance.
Right.
We gotta hurry.
Maleficent just doesn't do well with evil layers these days.
What their hearts command.
No, it's like I said, her goal in this game is basically castle shopping.
They're doing what their hearts command. We can't interfere. It's a strange line.
It's a strange line, but also an oddly relevant one.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, the first time this battle is pretty straightforward.
But a lot of cutscenes. Strap in, folks. Long ride.
Well, actually, no. The cutscene leading up to this isn't that long.
Ruin. No. I'll have to start all over again.
I'm gonna say the idea of that kind of keeping a wound on Kingdom Hearts actually is kind of hard hitting.
Go forth.
Yeah.
Bring me more hearts.
Here's my question: why does Zemnis ask him this question?
Answer this.
I have no idea.
Why?
Why does he think they're gonna do that? Why does he think they would ever consider it?
Huh? We don't hate it. It's just kinda scary. But the world's made of light and darkness. You can't have one without the other. Because darkness is half.
You know what's weird, Joel?
What?
When they're talking about the light and darkness here, it's almost kind of Star Wars kind of logic in that.
Not really, because darkness is unnatural in Star Wars, remember?
You accept darkness, yet choose to live in the light.
Oh, damn it.
So why is it
Oh, yeah,
that
there we
you
go.
loathe us who teeter
I
on
mean
the
in the
edge of
sense
life?
that it's like how Mickey says darkness is just scary, whereas kind of in Star Wars, both light and dark are kind of two parts of the same thing, though.
No, that's not how Star Wars
unfortunately-
works, though.
It's
Really?
because you mess
Nope.
up our worlds.
That may
Darkness
be.
is not part of the natural order.
What other choice might we have had?
I like Riku's lines because you mess up our worlds.
You're nobodies. You don't
Eager says,
even
yet you
exist.
clearly favor the
You're not
light.
sad about anything.
Wait, who are we talking about who clearly favors the light?
The good guys.
Very good. You don't
And
Really,
Mickey.
though?
thing.
Well, Thor does, clearly.
Cannot feel sorrow.
Yeah,
No matter
big
what
racist
misery
remarks.
befalls the worlds, no matter what you think, what you feel.
Isn't the whole thing of darkness in Star Wars, Joel, and I'm going on this by Return of the Jedi, the whole anger, being fed by anger?
Yeah, there's selfishness and selflessness. Light, dark. Light is selflessness, love,
Guys,
natural order, life, death. Darkness is anger, jealousy, selfishness, trying to stay alive even though we shouldn't.
Here's my question. What are we talking about when we say natural? Let's define that before we go further with this.
You did life, death, the circle of life, basically.
That's not what I mean. I mean in terms of the world itself.
What do you mean? How do I get out of here again? I
Go
have
to
to
the top of
concentrate.
Go up to the top of the skyscraper.
I think I gotta concentrate. Okay,
Here
that's
says
what's up.
darkness is just as part of the Go to the top. Darkness is just as much part of the natural order, Joel, no matter how disillusionally you believe otherwise. I don't
Not
know
in
if I
Star
don't think that's
Wars.
what Joel's. I don't
Not-
think that's what Joel's trying to get at, though. I do see where Joel's coming from.
That's not how the Star Wars world works.
Well, again, what do you mean by that's what I'm trying to. By the way, remember, wait when he's going up. Make sure to wait 3 seconds, because then you can immediately go after him.
Alright.
Let me ask you this, Joel. Let's remove the light and darkness concept. Let's remove Star Wars for a minute. Okay.
Alright.
Do you think anger is a natural emotion?
Not if you control it.
What do you mean?
Well, Regriff, that's how George Lucas works it, so that's how Star Wars works, buddy. You gotta accept that.
I'm not asking that.
Oh, well, yeah,
I'm not
anger's a
asking for. I'm not asking for his. I'm asking for your thoughts.
Oh, well, yeah, of course it's natural emotion, but you asked for Star Wars, and that does not work that way.
Not that time. I asked for yours.
Oh, well, I guess so,
I said
yeah.
remove Star Wars from the equation. Where do you lie on that?
That's natural
I
emotion,
think the
but you
reason I have a hard time with that is even when George says that, he brings anger into the mix, and I'm like,
but anger's bad.
okay, huh?
But anger's bad. Oh, by the way, I think I'm gonna beat this guy.
I'm not. Oh wow, you're beating him really quick.
Okay, I think I can take him down. Hey.
Don't worry. Remember, 3 seconds. Wait for when he says finish.
When I say
I think
natural,
one of the
I
reasons I
mean
struggle
life.
trying.
Like, you know how Sidious wants to live forever?
Does Cities want to live forever?
Yeah, that's his old goal. Immortality. Yeah. It's a
When
big
did
thing.
you say that?
It's the expanded universe thing.
No, see that. Okay, that's the whole.
Although he does talk about it in Plagueis novel, remember? In the Plagueis scene, remember? He talks about the dogs. Do you remember the line, the dark side of the force? But you know what? Talk to Red about this, Cole. He's better at this sort of thing than I am. You have a Facebook back, just type him up. Go on, don't be chicken.
Okay. That was a really easy fight.
Well, I'm like level 63. This level,
And
you only
you
need
were
level
worried.
50 to beat this world.
And you were worried about this final boss.
You're okay.
Where's Zemnis?
Don't know what that word means.
Lucas operates on Lucas. I don't think there's no point in trying to put Lucas in a sort of category because Lucas kind of just flies by the seat of his pants. I mean, I can tell you that. Lucas is kind of like pre-Nomura before Nomura was Nomura.
He was the Nomura of his time. I mean, fair, that's how they still operate in Star Wars. Light side good, dark side bad.
Well, yeah.
Heed me, Kingdom Hearts. Lend me your power so that we may be.
Let me put it this way, Cole. In Star Wars, the Sith use the dark side to stay alive forever, terraform planets they probably shouldn't, perform rituals they probably shouldn't, and do stuff like bring back the dead and whatnot. That's unnatural.
See, now you're starting to make sense. Okay.
Light side's all about letting stuff go, let people die because it's their time. You know, let the flower, let the gazelle eat the grass, and the animals eat the grass.
I get where you're coming from there, Joel. And when you talk about it like that, yes, it makes more sense. I think part of my issue with trying to make sense of that in terms of just the movies is I think when we start trying to bring us some of the, let's say, for example,
not even the original trilogy. It's very much.
Well, I'm not talking about the original trilogy. I mean prequel.
Well, it's still very consistent.
It's consistent, yes, but it gets a little shaky, in my opinion. Like, for example, when they're at the what is that? It's not the Senate House. It's when Palpatine tells Anakin about Plagueis.
No, he's right because it's unnatural. He says the dark side of the Force is the pathway to.
I'm not talking about it being unnatural, Joel.
Then what are you talking about? You're not making sense.
Gave us this doorway. They want
Well, yeah, Palpatine is evil for existing.
Once we go through, there's no turning back.
Well, what are you trying to say, Cole? I'm confused.
So,
Bear with me a minute, Joel.
Are you ready?
I mean in a sense of...
Hang on, I gotta save, because I'm not gonna...
Actually, Joel, now that I think about it, if we try bringing the EU into that, then we're already kind of we're doing a disservice to that idea in general.
No, because that's canon, too.
No, wait, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it for a second. Anakin falls because he had passion for Padme. He formed a connection.
No, he fell
Right.
because he was selfish.
Well, he was selfish, yeah, but he was selfish for Padme.
That's still selfishness. That's still twisted.
Yeah, it's still selfishness.
Which is still the dark side.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think to myself... But then I think to something, well, yeah, anyway. I think to someone like Revan, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Revan, again, like you were saying, is selfish. There's no way getting around that.
Mm-hmm.
There is no way getting around that.
Oh yeah. Especially if you put in just the old Republic on MMO. Ooh boy.
Well, that's part of the issue where it gets muddy. Because even if we try communicating that within original Star Wars logic, it falls. Well, actually, Joel, I think you and I could bring in any EU story we want, and there would be stories that would help do your point justice and the original point of Star Wars justice.
Well, that's because they were written by good writers. Those weren't written by good people.
But then we get things like Celestials.
Well, those aren't canon anymore, so...
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, unfortunately, a lot of the EU isn't canon anymore. But, well, that's another argument for another time. But I think the big thing that you and I are both kind of getting at here is that, well, both on different points, but anyway, is that...
I'm only starting this box because I can't think and fight at the same time. Although I did pretty well. No, keep going.
I think part of it is... I think there's let's you and I be real here for a minute, Joel. The EU was not perfect by any means. The old EU, mind you, not new EU, old EU.
Well, here's the thing, Cole. In Star Wars, darkness is not yin yang. You know yin yang?
Yes.
Here it is. I think.
I love how you said you think.
Because I'm never quite sure, because this game always says 20 different things at the same time. It never makes any sense to me.
Well...
Let me put it to you this way, Cole. In Star Wars, balance is not light and darkness 50-50.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
Here, it might be. Even then, I'm not sure. But even I'm not sure. Oh wait.
Well, I think actually, Joel. Speaking of that, I think that kind of goes to what you and I were going to talk about in terms of redemption in a lot of ways.
Hang on, I'm gonna open the door. I'm just gonna keep going. We're gonna be here
Go
all.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Well, we can talk and fight because all you're going to be doing for a while is fighting.
And that will redemption. Well, what do you mean by redemption?
Well,
Because that
in
gets muddied
redemption,
when if the Force is a living entity too.
wait, Joel. Let me ask you this. Joel, actually, before I try, define the Force.
It's you know, it's its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings are we, not this form matter.
Okay. What do you mean by living entity? I'm trying to wrap my brain around that.
Well, you got the cosmic force and you got the living force. The cosmic force is kind of like God.
Seems your hearts have
Sometimes it chooses people to be all like, okay, Ray, you're the new chosen one.
doesn't pay to
Go
be too
kick
loyal.
Snoke's ass. Go kick Kylo's butt. You know, too much. He's screwing with the world. And then got the living force, which is you, me, the plants, the trees. It's kind of the circle of life, and it rules us all.
No! We can take him on our own.
Are you thinking? Cause I'm confused.
What do you mean?
Cause you're always so quiet. Like,
No, I mean, what are you confused about?
no, I'm confused. No, cause well I've kind of lost track of our conversation. Honestly, I wish Red were here. He knows this stuff better than me. He's good at explaining this.
It's not even, we're not really tracking, it's more just spitballing.
True.
Let me be
but
clear, people. When Joel and I talk, he and I are usually never trying to debate points. Usually it's just us spitballing each other. If you want to see actual debates, go back to our old Imperial Holonet videos. You'll find plenty of those.
Well,
And Joel can
I guess
testify
my
to
question
that.
is always is, what kind of system of light and darkness does Kingdom Hearts operate in?
The problem with trying to go for that entirely is that it's changed over the years. Nomura has changed his mind, and again, I have every single time someone talks about Kingdom Hearts in any shape or form. You've seen say this on Twitter, Joel. Many people have said this on Twitter. Whenever news about Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, I always say on Twitter, remember people, this is Nomura we're talking. Remember, you gotta jump too. This is Nomura we are talking about.
Also,
And because of that,
okay. No, keep going.
and because Nomura is the way he was, anything you see before the game releases is subject to change.
See, that's why I think that's what confuses me. Like, in Kingdom Hearts 1, they made the darkness like this ultimate evil thing. Like, have you ever seen like Never-Ending Story?
No.
Okay. Have you ever seen the Timmy Turner trilogy thing where they had the big darkness?
Yes.
It's like that. You know, it's like the big bad thingy that unleashes the robots.
I think the thing is, from 2 on, I think that's where they're trying to go for. The problem is, and I think...
No, I think from 2 on they tried to make it more dark is okay.
No, that's my point. From
Yeah,
2
okay.
on, that's my point.
Okay.
But the issue with that is, Joel, and the reason why it doesn't
Woohoo,
quite make a
level
lot of
63.
sense,
Mm-hmm.
I think when you and I think about it in a lot of ways, Joel,
Oh, shoot.
honestly... Vigor runs of the void. I'll bring up the void in a minute, Vigriff, but that's another story.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Nothing. The Nothing. I've never seen Never-Ending
it's the
Story.
Nothing. But, when it comes to everything post 2, we really haven't dealt with the Realm of Darkness explicitly.
I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 is going
Even-
back to more Kingdom Hearts 1 kind of thing. Ooh, here we
Well,
go.
I assume it's like you and I've always said, 3 will probably be a culmination of everything up to this point.
Better be.
I mean, Joel, let's you and I face it. A lot of what you and I are trying to get at here has one central place of origin.
Mm-hmm.
And that ultimately is the heart of all worlds, Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
And actually, now that I think about it, Joel, if we try using that logic even in 1, that still falls apart in a lot of ways too.
But isn't Kingdom Hearts light?
Well, yeah, but where is Kingdom Hearts? It's in the deepest darkness.
Well, to be fair, that wasn't Kingdom Hearts now, so now I don't even know anymore.
Well, that was Kingdom Hearts 1, Joel, remember that.
That's true. Oh, yeah.
That is in Kingdom Hearts 1. So if we try using that logic even in Kingdom Hearts, it's gonna fall flat.
I can't tell if I can I kill this thing? I guess I don't think it's ready yet.
What you mean the core? No, you gotta... Figure says Kingdom Hearts is light and dark. Actually, Joel, this is a good time to bring this up. Since we're getting ready to come into the ending and all, I guess this is the most relevant time to bring it up. What is the Realm of Light?
I just always assume the Realm of Light is the Disney worlds, Destiny Island, everything that our world.
I would think that's the case. It's just never. I don't think is it explicitly said.
I thought it was. Maybe not. I don't know. I can always be wrong. I always just assume that the Realm of Light is where we live.
Yeah.
This is the Realm of Light. If we lived in Kingdom Hearts universe, this is the Realm of Light.
The year says the only reason it was light was because Ansem was a being of pure darkness. Oh yeah, here's Xehanort's Keyblade armor. Thank God he doesn't get up.
Does he get up in 2?
He gets up and birth by sleep. And believe me, you don't want him to get up, but he does.
I might have to go back a bit, but I can definitely tell I'm gonna kill him pretty quick.
It says if a being of pure light were to open it, it would be pure
darkness.
darkness.
Oh phew, I almost died. I almost died there for music. There we go. Yes.
Yeah, you almost did die.
Thank God for once more. If I died
so
there,
Joel,
would I have gotten...
Joel, ultimately, I think where both our Star Wars conversation and our Kingdom Hearts conversation ultimately goes is when there's always, well, with Star Wars I can't really say, but with Kingdom Hearts it's been contradicted. I can't sit here and not tell you it's been contradicted. It hasn't.
Here's the thing: in Star Wars, light and darkness and good and evil are the same thing. In Kingdom Hearts, it's contradicted.
Yeah.
Don't you remember?
And that's if you just streamline it. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, even the U still. There aren't any good dark side characters.
I would say there may be dark side characters that become sympathetic, but does that make them good? No.
Yeah.
Sympathetic and good are two very different things.
Exactly. And honestly, should you be sympathetic if you're not a good person? I don't think so.
Huh?
And honestly, I don't think you're sympathetic if you're a bad person. I have no sympathy for you.
Well, I mean sympathetic in the terms of you understand how they got the way they were. Do you agree with what they're doing? Do you like what they're doing? No.
I don't know who the Darth
let me ask you this, Joel. Let's go to this. Darth Vector. We'll get to that in a minute. But
I'll open a path.
do you think Kylo is sympathetic, Joel?
Not really.
Because let's talk about that, because that's the big thing in the fandom right now is people wanting him, is all that kind of stuff. I would also agree with you, Joel. I don't think he is sympathetic.
I don't even think Revan's sympathetic.
No, I don't either. Well, to be fair, Red will tell you this, and by the way, Red, if you ever watch this, you can attest to this. I quite liked Revan, KOTOR Revan.
But we better hurry and get.
I think KOTOR Revan understood Star Wars better too. I honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
I honestly
The problem is, and actually, Joel, I'm going to take your point and take it further with the Old Republic. Star Wars, KOTOR Revan understood Star Wars better than Old Republic Revan, because at that point, he did bad, yes. To keep from a greater bad, yes, but he was still bad. There's no denying that. However, when the Old Republic comes around, and Red can easily attest to this,
scenes get muddied really cool.
It's not even that he's muddy. Also, this is a cool scene, but when Revan is introduced in the Old Republic,
I think I understand.
People immediately jump to saying he was a morally gray character. The thing is, that just wasn't the case.
Yeah, I hate morally gray.
The thing is, that wasn't the case. There was no calling him morally gray. In the Old Republic, he's an extremist. A very, very bad extremist. Kreia and KOTOR 2 says when he was Revan, he was whatever he needed to be. He was whatever the galaxy needed him to be.
Take that as you will.
Now, mind you, when we get to the Old Republic, that is dropped out entirely. Instead of the galaxy making Revan whatever it is that he needed to be, Revan was going to make the galaxy whatever he wanted it to be.
You know,
That's
something
not
about,
sympathetic.
yeah,
That is extreme, and that is morally wrong in any way you slice it.
that's fascism.
Yes, exactly.
That's
Revan
kinda-
is the embodiment of fascism in the Old Republic.
You know what's sad?
Don't worry.
I actually kind of
What?
do like
Still
Old
you.
Republic story during that first just initial release.
Let's go home.
Empire
Yeah.
versus Jedi.
Come on.
Simple and
Yeah.
clean. Then you get Revan into it. Then you get this internal Empire. I don't
Well, to
get
be
it.
fair, Joel, Revan wasn't the start of that. There were plenty of other. I mean, we could do whole videos on the Old Republic, but
See, I just think the problem if you get the EU into it, Cole, is that you get either good writers who get what the Force is, or you get really
Yeah.
bad ones.
well, that's kind of the whole thing linking with Kingdom Hearts in the EU is that there are times when Kingdom Hearts is not written well, and that causes a lot of things not to make sense, a lot of things not lining up. Same thing with the EU. Movies aside, I'm talking EU. Bad writers come in, and I'm sure, Joel, you can attest to that, because I'm sure you've read some really bad writers in the EU.
Want some good ones? Matthew Stover. There you go.
Matthew Stover.
You know, he's a great one.
Who wrote Plagueis?
James Lucino, he's pretty good.
Lucino, thank you.
Well, I think the problem with Star Wars is that with the use of dozens of people, the problem is even worse in Kingdom Hearts. It's the same person, and he keeps changing what it is every 5 seconds. At least George didn't. I think it's a good line. Well, yeah. I think Birth by Sleep's actually better, but I like the coin.
Bird by Sleep's better in some ways, but also worse in others. I mean, Joel, you and I can say we like Bird by Sleep till the cows come home. Problem is, when we start talking about a specific character,
Okay,
that's
here we go.
what's falling.
I forget what I'm supposed to do. Okay, square. Is it square or do I attack? I forget.
Both. You're probably better off using. And remember, barrier. It'll help you use the laser. Drain. You want circle to drain
Got it.
when they fire. That'll help you use the laser. Remember, I had trouble with this initially too.
Yeah.
Deeger says, I have a love-hate relationship with Birth by Sleep, as do I, Deeger, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
I actually quite like Birth by Sleep quite a lot. I think it's my favorite edition.
I don't like it. I like it too, Joel. No one said anything about me not liking it.
Honestly, I like the additions it adds to the lore way more than I do even 2.
Yeah, me too.
Plus, it has the best villains, let's face it. It has the best villains.
Yeah, exactly. I'll also
it's
say
pretty
this,
much
though, I
Star
think part of
Wars.
the problem with 2 is, you know what I'll say too, Joel? I think part of the issue that 2 has is we have a bit of villain overload. We lack focus in that regard.
That too. Well, that and I feel like it's trying to do morally gray, but it does not succeed.
Yeah, agreed. And what's funny is when it doesn't try to do the morally gray stuff and actually just goes on full characters who have done bad and think they're doing it for the right reasons, but they still did bad. There's no morally gray about it. That's when it succeeds the most.
That's why I like Master Xehanort. He knows he's evil.
Yeah.
That's why I like
What I love
Vanitas.
about
He knows
Master
he's
Xehanort is he
insane.
knows he's evil. He's just using people to his own game.
Like, there's no... Yeah, and then they got, like, with the organization, it's like, well, we're good, but we just don't feel, and we want to feel, man. No, I just want to... I'm a power-hungry maniac, bent on world domination.
Well, to be fair, Joel, a lot of the organization do want to feel. Xemnas, on the other hand, yeah. There is no ifs, ands, and buts about Xemnas.
Come on.
So to be fair, Joel, you can be evil and just try to feel things.
It's true.
That can't happen. I mean, hell, Blade Runner is a perfect example of that, and I know I'm bringing Blade Runner into this. The villain of that story just wants to live. That's all he wants to do. He just wants to live, and he kills people because he wants to live.
You know what I was just thinking about? Back to Kylo for a few seconds, and also Riku agrees with me. Yep, the morally gray stuff does not work. I think Kylo's not sympathetic. I think it's just the people around him are sympathetic. Like you feel bad because Leia probably just wants Kylo home.
Yeah.
Han wants Kylo home.
He says, I respect Xehanort's goals. I don't like his methods. Yeah, agreed. I think, actually, Joel, I think that's the entire thing. I respect what Xemnas and them want, but that doesn't make them sympathetic.
See, I respect
makes them actually pretty
Xemnas. I
bad.
respect Xemnas more. I don't know about Master Xehanort, but again, that depends on how light
Yeah,
and
I don't
darkness
know
are
about
treated.
that. Yeah, I respect Xemnas, especially when Xemnas says, I need more rage, I need more hearts. And when Sora says, don't you remember any of those feelings? And he says, unfortunately, I don't.
I forget, is this the one where we can get knocked back?
Yeah, it's the one you can knock back.
Okay, that was... I forget, I know
Yeah,
if I've died once here before, I think.
I have too.
So apologies in advance. Ugh.
Yeah. So we've had a very roundabout discussion here, Joel, haven't we?
Yeah. Still text
An
Red
interesting
later,
one.
Cole, and just ask him what he explains this whole light dark thing better than me. You getting quiet again?
I'm
Cool.
focusing.
Okay.
Focusing, Joel.
Hey,
Focus, Joel,
Riku,
focus.
Well, I'm only...
I wanted to thank Nominate, but
Yes, but you're gonna get knocked
couldn't
back.
bring myself to say it. Not until everything was back to normal.
Xemnas embodies Xehanort's philosophy and goals, a union of light and dark.
Make that happen.
I can't agree with that.
Okay. Well, it does say you live in the world of in-between.
In between, but not of both light and dark. Xemnas even says, if light and darkness are eternal, surely we nothings must be the same.
Okay. Clearly not.
And even Riku says, you're right, light and darkness are eternal. Nothingness probably goes on forever too. And Xemnas and Sora says, yeah, but guess what? That doesn't mean you're eternal. And then Xemnas finally says, ever more than that radiance of yours.
Okay, I'm not gonna hit him. I'm just gonna wait. Oh, he's gonna do his thing. Okay, okay, go. Okay, you gonna hit. I'm gonna play safe. Gonna play slowly.
You are forgetting that Xemnas does have heart. I am not forgetting that, Vigriff. I'm trying to go by choose logic that gets retconned in Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, try to remember, people. When we talk about some of this stuff, we're talking by just the rules that this game is setting up, not the retcon.
Remember, people, whenever we talk about something, we're talking more in the focus of this game. Because once we start getting to Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep, a lot of this goes out the door.
I'm
and
probably
in the
gonna
end, debating. Huh?
Yeah, hang on. I'm just trying to. I'm playing it safe for once.
Yeah, you should play it safe here. Because once we bring the whole heart thing into the mix, the whole organization plot basically becomes pointless.
Why is he not losing health, Cole?
He's probably getting ready to knock you back.
Do I have to get knocked back? I guess so.
Yeah, exactly. What the? Why isn't he losing health? That's weird.
I hope it was just because he was ready to lose.
Wait, there we go.
I hope you're right, Cole.
Did you put on negative combo before this, Joel?
No.
Because if that's the case, that's weird. Because like I said, Joel, once we start bringing Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep in the mix, a lot of this goes out the door.
Hang on, I'm sorry. I'm having a little trouble here. We're trying to figure out what to do.
Fall down to just the stagnant buildings, Joel.
Ow. Like this
The
one?
ones that aren't moving.
Oh, okay.
When it gives you the chance to use the
There we go.
you can glide here. Square to glide, Joel. Remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can use that. There you go.
Okay, that's the main point.
But I think you and I can both agree, Joel, that pretty much after Dream Drop Distance and after 2 comes, pretty much anything from 1 to 2, in a lot of ways 2 is also becoming.
There we go. Now he's losing health again.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, to be fair, Joel, 2 is probably the more relevant out of 1, but it's even losing more relevance the further we go.
Oh, totally. Oh boy, he can knock me back again.
Yeah.
I hate this.
Joel, let me ask you this.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm actually I'm asking this because I'm actually curious. Let's say, now, I highly doubt this will ever happen. Let's say the movies start trying to be morally gray. I doubt it will ever happen because I don't think anyone in Disney's that stupid. But if they did, could that potentially kill Star Wars for you?
To be fair, you could argue the prequels are trying to be morally gray, just they just don't do a good job at it.
Yeah, I mean they try to go on full-on morally gray, like try to go on to the point where they try rewriting the Force.
Oh no, that wouldn't work. Oh shit.
Would that kill Star Wars for you?
Well, no, okay, I'm gonna watch Star Wars till the day I'm dead.
I mean, no, actually, let me explain. I mean, new Star Wars.
Oh damn! He's gonna knock me back again,
What's
isn't he? Oh no, wait, he's still. Okay, still in health. Good. There we go. He's dead.
Play it to Joel. Play it to. There you go.
Ah. Cool franchises don't die; they just simmer.
Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder if there's ever been a franchise that has ever completely died.
No, we did an entire discussion on this a while back, and we couldn't think of anything. No, I did.
Wait, you and I did do a discussion on this a while back.
No, I did with somebody else too, and we all came to the conclusion no.
No, you know someone else, but I'm pretty sure you and I did one too. I'm pretty sure we did.
Nah, the franchises don't die; they just simmer.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I hope Tron proves that wrong.
Light and dark.
Tron's not dead; it's just simmering right now.
Thing probably goes on forever too.
As long as it has its fans.
But guess what, Xemnas?
Well, ask me in about 10 to 20 years.
Well, Battlefront's
Battlefront
technically Star Wars, so that's not a that's technically its own. That's technically part of a larger.
And I can't say that for Blade Runner either, because Blade Runner went away for like 10 to 20 years. And came
Okay,
back.
here we go. I've died here. I know I've died here. Oh, by the way, we're getting close to the ending, so.
Yeah. So remember, we're gonna stop here. Oh, good, we're going on an hour. That's nice. Do not try using reversal. Just fall.
Okay. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna die. See, I am gonna die because I have. Dang it. See, I did die, Cole. I don't have to.
Damn
But I can. Okay, note to self, just fall.
Don't worry, it starts you back here.
Do I get my mana back to full health?
Yes.
Good.
Don't worry.
I just
Don't worry
fall?
about that. Yeah, just fall. Do not try using reversal.
Dang it, damn this. Oh, thank you, Riku.
Because at the because if you do that, if you try reversal, the problem is the more he hits you, and when he gets you to 1 health, if you try retorting, then you're gonna get killed because once more only saves you once.
Well, how do I beat him? He's not. Come on. Not. Damn. Okay, good. Okay, I finally got it. I have to do that thing with the triangle button, though, right?
What do you mean?
You remember how you know how that triangle attack, where that super attack, did he? I think is there like a way to?
You mean Eternal Session? Yeah.
Yeah.
You use that.
No, I mean Xemnas' attack. Oh shoot. Okay, just fall.
You mean reversal when he's not just circling you? Yeah, you can use
Oh,
that.
thank you, Riku. Riku's been a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, believe me, Riku will save your life here.
Oh shit. Oh, thank heavens. Uh-oh. I think I have to be short Riku now. Oh, wait.
Probably. No, it's no, it's a cinematic.
Okay. Oh, wait. Is this the one with the...
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, good old lasers.
Aye. This is like really getting to me right now.
Hey Joel, I actually have a question.
Kind of focusing, but yeah.
When did franchises first become a thing?
Franchises have always been kind of a thing. You got Godzilla in the 60s, you got...
No, I'm not talking about that. I mean, before movies.
Sherlock
like,
Holmes?
Was there a book that... You know, Sherlock Holmes may have been
I don't know.
one of the
It's
early
this...
ones.
Damn. I think now I have to play Riku. How do I do this again?
Just keep going to Sora, shoot him with Dark Aura to keep his distance, and just try to get towards Sora.
Come on.
Viger says, I love Zenmus's final attack. Yes, I love it too. Try to go to the curve, Joel. Don't immediately go towards Zenmus.
Go into the curve.
To the side.
Go into this.
Press on that shit, Joel. By the way, Joel, if I don't immediately respond to you on Twitter, don't worry. My Twitter is still trying to get its shit together.
Good. Oh, I hate this attack. It says not to use reverse.
Oh yeah. Well, what you're getting ready to see is you're getting close to his final attack, and his final. Now, I love his final attack. I agree with Egriff. I love it. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't even talked about this. If you listen to the theme playing in the background, you can hear hints of Terra's theme playing. If you listen to it,
ooh, I'm almost about done. Okay, so we're gonna have to pause this soon. Okay.
Wait, did you kill him?
But I gotta do the final attack.
Vigor says I do hear it, yeah. Now, you wouldn't hear it if you haven't listened. Oh, and by the way, speaking of which, Zemnis says here, if we're trying to do the Union of Light and Dark, Zemnis even says there's no such thing as light.
See, he doesn't believe in the light. He's a coward. I'm pushing both X and triangle, buddy. I am like going nuts. So
yeah,
just
keep it going, Joel. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Is this where the cutscene happens?
This is not yet. You gotta kill him first.
Okay.
I do like his death cry where he says "Cursed Keyblade."
Do I gotta press a button?
No.
Oh, I love it. Look at Sora. You're just wailing on him. Yes, use violence. Remember how in Kingdom Hearts 1 we defeated the bad guy with Fate and Hope? Now we're just gonna whack him.
Yeah. Vigor's Keyblade. Hey, I see what you did there, Vigor.
Ooh. Okay. So did we kill him? Do we stop now?
If you immediately stop, if he said Cursed Keyblade, then.
Okay, now he's dead. He's dead.
All right, pause.
Okay.
And let me make sure it's at the right point. Yeah, pause as soon as you're able. Pause it, Joel. Just pause it.
Okay, people, we're gonna be right back.
Right.
Don't move.
Do not move.